What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing the Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown Week in Review, Episode 3. We're doing January 6th episode of Monday Night Raw on Netflix, and the January 10th episode of Friday Night SmackDown. If you guys go on to enjoy this video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, comment down below. What was your favorite part from either Raw or SmackDown, doesn't matter which show. And let me know if you guys want me to include NXT with all this. I will if you want. But starting off with the debut of Monday Night Raw on Netflix. Triple H kicked off the Netflix premiere of Monday Night Raw with a bang. Started out with giant projector screens covering the ring, showing off Monday Night Raw's greatest moments. Yeah, Triple H pretty much stating that we are now in the Netflix era. So I guess the Triple H era, the Paul Levesque era, lasted about a couple months and then vanished. So I don't know what the heck that's all about. But great start to the Raw debut on Netflix. And then a little bit later, The Rock has made his electrifying return to the WWE. And now, this is not The Rock that we knew when he left. This is not the final boss. This is corporate Dwayne Johnson. He came out, hyping up the fans for Monday Night Raw on Netflix, and then dabbed up Cody Rhodes. And says he acknowledges the work that Cody Rhodes has done. What? You were just beating this guy up, making this guy bloody, and then making fun of his family. And then you're just going to come and act like none of that ever happened? Come on, Dwayne. And then a little bit later, a little bit more into his promo, The Rock states to Cody Rhodes, "Tell Mama Rhodes I said hi." What? It's like we had a little bit of a mix. We had no glimpse of the final boss. And then he just walked out. Well, didn't walk out yet. The Rock he acknowledged Cody Rhodes, as I said, and then he sets the stage for tribal combat, saying that he will be watching the match very closely. And yeah, since he is the High Chief, he will be seeing who walks out with the Ulafala as Tribal Chief. So, moving on. We had our Tribal Combat match between the OTC Roman Reigns and the new Tribal Chief Solo Sikoa. And it ended out how everybody knew. Roman Reigns did win, but he didn't win alone. First, out came Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu to help out Solo Sikoa. And then came Sami Zayn and Jimmy Uso to get rid of Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. And then out came from out of nowhere, Kevin Owens attacked Roman Reigns. Reigns ended up kicking out of the stunner. Cody Rhodes came out, took out Kevin Owens, and then Reigns hit Solo with 2 spears to win the match and declare himself as the only tribal chief. Now, I don't know when the next time we're going to see Roman Reigns is, but it has been announced that we will see Solo Sikoa next week on Friday Night SmackDown. So that's going to be awesome. Pretty sure the January 17th episode of SmackDown. So excited for that. But yep, Roman Reigns is the official only tribal chief. After the match, The Rock came out and acknowledged Roman Reigns by putting the Ulafala around the neck of our tribal chief, Roman Reigns. The respect by the final boss, The Rock, to Roman Reigns. This just makes me believe more and more that we will not get The Rock at WrestleMania. So upsetting. Next up, John Cena came out to the ring pretty much stating what he's going to be doing on his farewell tour in 2025. He stated it's not really likely that he will win the 17th World Championship. He said he would have to win a number 1 contenders match, survive the Elimination Chamber, or win the Royal Rumble. John Cena said he will enter the Royal Rumble and he will win the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble match. I did do a 2025 Royal Rumble match predictions video a while back, and I am changing my prediction. I don't think Randy Orton's gonna win anymore. I think John Cena is gonna win the whole dang thing. Yeah, John Cena is my new pick to win the Royal Rumble match. Next up, we had the Women's World Championship match between Liv Morgan, the champion, and Rhea Bloody Ripley. It was a hard-hitting match. Rhea Ripley came out on top, hitting 2 riptides to Liv Morgan to secure the win. And then after the match, Dominic Mysterio tried hugging Rhea Ripley. This man, Rhea Ripley, replied to that hug, kicked Dom into his area, and then hit him with a riptide. I don't know what's gonna happen now that how Liv feels after Dominic Mysterio tried turning on her to stay with the Women's World Championship, but I think this is just the start of the fall of the Judgment Day. So after all that happened, out came the Undertaker to celebrate with Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley stated on the press conference, the after the show press conference, that this was one of the greatest moments in her entire career, and I see why. She celebrated with one of the all-time greats, The Undertaker, and apparently people are saying that this was supposed to be Becky Lynch's spot, but she got replaced by The Undertaker. I don't really care either way. It could have been Becky. I would have been happy, and if and it was The Undertaker, I would be happy either way. So, yeah. Next up, Jey Uso made his entrance to Raw on Netflix with the 10-time Grammy Award winner, Travis Scott. What an entrance. One of my favorite entrants of all time. Pat McAfee and Michael Cole were having a complete blast, vibing with the WWE Universe, vibing with Jey Uso and Travis Scott. What a great moment, leading in to Jey Uso defeating Drew McIntyre by a roll-up. Are you kidding me? I did have Jey losing this match. I did not expect Jey to beat Drew McIntyre, especially by a roll-up. Man, Drew, you've been in this business for what, like 15 years? You did not see that coming? But if you think about it, Jey Uso has been in the WWE for a long time too, so he had that move scouted in the back of his brain. That leads us to our main event, CM Punk versus Seth freaking Rollins. What a match. CM Punk and Seth Rollins laid it all out on the line in this match. Rollins wanted to end the cancer that was CM Punk. CM Punk said, "Nuh-uh, not a chance." CM Punk came back, hit Rollins with 2 GTS go to sleeps to pin Seth Rollins and to win this match. And I do not think this is the end. I think Rollins screws Punk in the Royal Rumble, leads into them having a match at Elimination Chamber and then a match at WrestleMania. I really do think that this match will end up being a trilogy somewhere down the line. And that's it for Monday Night Raw on Netflix debut. I'm giving this show a 10 out of 10. It was a beautiful show. No bad things except for the commercials. I wish they would have no commercials, but if you want no commercials with Raw, move over to Canada, because Canada got everything, bro. Literal everything. So now let's move in to SmackDown. Moving on to our January 10th episode of SmackDown. We kicked off the show with Paul Heyman declaring Roman Reigns for the 2025 Royal Rumble, saying that Roman Reigns is going to win the Royal Rumble match and head to WrestleMania to challenge Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed Championship. So if Roman does win, we will have that match for the 3rd year in a row. And then out comes Cody Rhodes. They started to talk, and then Kevin Owens started talking trash on Cody Rhodes, saying that Cody Rhodes took taking Roman's title, teaming up with Roman, would end up coming back and haunting him, as Roman stating that he will win the Rumble. Kevin Owens saying that Cody Rhodes had this one coming, and then Cody Rhodes ran up the stairs and started beating down Kevin Owens. So they ended up brawling it out. And then Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga surrounding Paul Heyman in the ring, and then out comes Jimmy Uso, Big Jim, if you will, and had taking out Jacob and Tama Tonga to save the wise man. Man, Big Jim, the savior of the bloodline. Next up, we had a Women's United States Championship match rematch between Chelsea Green and Michin. The match was decent, I would say. Pretty decent. As you guys could tell, Michin lost thanks to the distraction of Piper Niven. But I do think I'll make a prediction right now. In the future, Michin will be our next Women's United States Champion. I promise. I promise that it will happen. Next up, we had a tag team match between Los Garza and Pretty Deadly. And let me tell you, thank God SmackDown went to 3 hours. Same with Raw. Because SmackDown is giving the tag teams some ways to shine. I love how the WWE is giving the tag teams of the world the opportunity to shine. This match was incredible. Los Garza ended up defeating Pretty Deadly in I'm going to say a 5-star match. No, I want to say 5-star. 4-star match at most. Next up, we had our second United States Championship match of the night between Shinsuke Nakamura and LA Knight. And LA Knight ended up defeating Shinsuke Nakamura via disqualification because of the new bloodline. The bloodline came out, attacked LA Knight because of something that happened earlier on in the night when Nick Aldis was trying to get Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu out of the arena. Sorry. LA Knight came through. Rammed into Jacob Fatu, shoved Jacob out of the door, and then locked the door. I don't know how Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga got back into the arena. I have no idea how that happened. But as of that result, Shinsuke Nakamura is still our United States champion. Next up, we had another tag team match, another great tag team match between A-Town Down Under and the Motor City Machine Guns. Yep, as we guessed it, Motor City Machine Guns defeated A-Town Down Under in this match. So I'm taking a wild guess here. I'm pretty sure it will be Los Garza versus Motor City Machine Guns next week on SmackDown to determine the number one contenders for the WWE Tag Team Championships against DIY. I'm pretty sure that's where they're going with these tag team matches, but yep, another great match. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller still not on the same page. I really do hope they turn Austin Theory face really, really soon. Next up, Tiffany Stratton made it clear that it is now Tiffy time, as she is our new WWE Women's Champion after cashing in on Nia Jax last week. She's stating that Nia Jax made people think that Tiffany was a dumb blonde. Tiffany's saying that she played Nia Jax to get close to her, to get closer to that championship, and then turn on Nia when Nia least expected it. Then out came Bayley, Naomi, and Bianca Belair, and then Naomi, Bianca, and Bayley with Nia, all stating that why they should deserve to challenge Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship. And then Nick Aldis came out, make it a fatal 4-way. The winner will face Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship next week on SmackDown. And then out of the shock of me, Bayley ended up winning that fatal 4-way match to become the WWE Women's Championship number one contender. This was a really good Fatal 4-Way, not gonna lie. I don't know why this is happening on a random episode of SmackDown. I feel like it should happen at either Saturday night's main event on the 25th of January or the Royal Rumble. I don't know why it's happening on a random episode of SmackDown. Moving on to our main event, Cody Rhodes and Jimmy Uso versus Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu. Before I even talk about this match gets me more and more to believe that Kevin Owens is right. Cody Rhodes keeps on teaming with the Bloodline. Cody Rhodes is bringing this all on himself. Kevin is right. 1,000%. This was a really good match, even though Kevin is right. Kevin Owens started walking to the ring. Cody Rhodes went over, chased Kevin Owens, fought in the backstage area, and left poor Big Jim in the ring with Tama Tonga and one big SOB, Jacob Fatu. These two psychopaths with Jimmy Uso. Cody Rhodes, you are a psychopath, and this is why Kevin Owens is right. Yeah, Cody, you're going to make me keep saying it. Kevin is right. You are a complete monster. Cody Rhodes, why would you leave Jimmy Uso in the middle of the ring by himself to get demolished by Jacob Fatu? And then Jacob Fatu and then Tama Tonga defeat Cody Rhodes and Jimmy Uso. I find that wrong. Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga defeat Jimmy Uso and the terrible person that is Cody Rhodes. After the match, well deservedly, Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes come fighting outside the ring. Come fighting outside, out in the arena, and they both go right through a table, multiple tables on the outside, on like in the crowd area. With I feel like Kevin Owens was in the wrong for this. Kevin Owens should not have went through that table. Cody Rhodes should have got pile drive through that table. Kevin is right. And then that's gonna be it for in this week's weekend review. Cody, you're wrong. Kevin, you're right. I'm gonna give this SmackDown a 1 out of 10 because of Cody Rhodes. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna give it a solid 7 out of 10. It was a decent show. I don't like how the U.S. title match. Sorry, I have to say this now. The men's U.S. title match ended in no contest. Man, I would have liked to see one of those two win clean. Yeah, but yeah. If you guys enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, comment down below if you guys want to see me add NXT to these weekend reviews. And I'll see you guys next time. Kevin is right. Yeah.